status. Also have to get a shout out to John as well, who so graciously hopped on today to go 5v5.
Hey, anytime you need me,
fuck around and
thank you so much.
Smoke.
This is awesome.
Grind my career.
Thank you. Hell King
I'm about
Jordan.
How to get my player as a starter.
Thank you guys.
Once I get this nigga as a starter.
Well, it's gotta be the Totino's Pizza Rolls.
That's
right. Hot, poppable,
to get this nigga level 99. I mean overall 99.
And he
you know what I'm saying? But first, I'm about to get this set up first.
The beautiful Bay Bridge, ushering fans from Golden State's old home in Oakland to their new one in San Francisco. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. With two All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point. Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And Grant, both of these teams very efficient, striping it from distance.
Well, it's the name of the game nowadays. The math is unavoidable. If you can't space the floor, you get left behind.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the 4. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry with it. Count it.
Oh, just take what the defense gives him. Curry's able to run the pick and roll in just such a variety of ways.
But I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Speed it up a little bit. Curry going crazy.
The Warriors making a switch here. MP's
Curry.
checked in.
Curry went crazy. That boy got 14.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Oh, yeah.
Murray up top. Green covering. Barton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jokic. Yep, that one's good. Jokic has got 6 points. The Warriors leading. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. On the wing, Barton. The floater. B grabs a board. The Warriors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall.
Oh, I crossed that.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Why they have to call me out like that?
Porter against Thompson. With the 10-footer. Porter's shot is off. Golden State is gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
He's pulling out all the tricks this one. They can't figure out how to stop him.
The Nuggets trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Murray drives in.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball. And almost always makes the right decision.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Nuggets shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter.
Get off. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray.
Oh, what?
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Ooh, that's bad. Oh, I see you, Gray. Get open though.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first.
Get off.
And here's MP from outside. The offensive rebound.
Get back.
Here's Green. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
There's no quit in Green, especially on the glass. Rebounds like a pit bull.
The three is up. Another three from Murray. Murray's got 7 points.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
All right, Gray.
On the wing, MP. Second shot opportunity. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. MP's got his second basket.
A typical unselfish play from Curry. He's always ready to move the ball to a ready shooter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break.
Go ahead and roll this up real quick. Oh, it's enough for last minute. Really dumb. Later.
And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 League MVP.
The hustle work, every day.
Grant, that love for the game makes those long hours fly by.
Boy, are you telling the truth, B.A. I mean, his love and passion for the game of basketball is something you see every time he takes the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
They've got Wiseman. Otto Porter is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's B in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's Green missing.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Nigga, that was me.
Porter finds Poole. On the wing, MP. Give him 8 points now.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Here's Morris. And he drives in. That one is off. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. And here's MP from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the middle. Morris outside. Pass to Green. The Nuggets need to get one up. He shoots it. No good, off the front rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
On the wing, MP pulls up.
No.
Again, MP missing.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Here's Rivers. The three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Rivers has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, it starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me. Serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball. Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. Now here's Morris.
Golden State.
What, no scoring yet from him, but that... It's likely to change. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Campazzo.
In for the Nuggets.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And the shot goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
From deep, MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Porter. No good. A bit long that time. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Here's Rivers.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Man, what the fuck?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been... Getting ready for the Warriors. Wiseman, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Poole, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And MP is subbed in for Curry. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Green's checked in for Jokic.
How many points Curry got, bro? They got 17.
Green comes in for Bull. Rivers is checked in for Bull.
Hey, y'all see that? Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that? Now you got 17 points. What's he at? 7 for 9. What am I? I got 8 points. What am I? 3. Oh.
Martin and Campazzo subbed in for Jamal Murray. On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Michael Porter, Jermichael Green out there with Green. Then there's Facu Campazzo, and it's Rivers in at the shooting guard position. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
The Warriors have got 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Wiggins passes to MP.
I'm about to end this code streak with an AI.
Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track. Can't get it to drop. Now Denver takes it the other way.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Pass to Green. Outside Porter.
How is that not a steal?
And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. You gotta respect that hustle.
B. And it's Denver
oh,
with
they
the rebound.
bullshitting.
Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Why they doing me like that?
Out left to the wing.
Oh no, ain't no way.
Pass to Rivers. And here's Green. Outside, Green lets the 3 fly. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah,
come on.
Where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass. Can't quite find his 3-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Here's Green. Porter pulls it in. Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Shot by B.
No, you telling me I'm that cold?
This has not been his best quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Porter finds MP. Looking to end the drop.
Oh my God, I'm tripping.
Again, MP missing. The Nuggets trail. Outside, Green. Here's Campazzo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Fires the 3. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Morris, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
All right, but I'm about to go crazy.
And here are the Nuggets now. 2 on the clock. And it's Green missing.
Let's go. Come on. I got
17
this.
seconds left in the third quarter.
Get off
Fires
me.
from the wing.
Get off me.
Misses off the right iron. Now Porter. Pass to Campazzo.
Man, that's some bullshit.
Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the
game over with. I'm hitting 19 points. 20
and
points.
it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
That's on me.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
I'm hitting 20
That's quick
points.
decision making.
By the game over with, and I got 8.
Checked in for the Nuggets. Campazzo comes in for
I
Barton.
got 1 minute to hit 20 points.
1:56 left in the game. Murray.
Come on.
And
Come on.
denied. He sends
Come
it
on.
right off the
Come
glass. Klay at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Draymond Green is out there
Fuck.
with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's B in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ow, bro. Come on.
Here's Murray.
Michael Porter Jr. will mark it.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Jokic passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Bro, I'm that cold.
Once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
Ain't no way.
And they add to the win column.
Ain't no way.
Their 19th victory this year.
Yeah, you
and
better
against
stop,
a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish
come on.
a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Draymond Green.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
Here's B driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
As well as they should. I mean, they've really earned this victory.
Come on, man. Come on.
And the Warriors go.
Oh, my God.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
This game sucks.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Some interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. fell to 14th in the 2018 draft. Some team doctors worried that his back injury was so bad he might never play again. A few years later, he's not only playing, Coach Mike Malone said, I think he has a chance to be an all-league talent. And in talking to Porter guys, that's clearly on his to-do list.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And for the Nuggets, the guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Bol is out there with Jokic, and it's Porter at the small forward. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? If they start losing sight of that, the last half of your season could be tough.
Now here's Barton. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. They get it back. Jokic with the bucket.
And you might need two guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Wiggins outside. Green the pass to Thompson. And here is Curry. From outside the arc. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The accuracy that Curry has from that kind of range, it's just jaw-dropping. He does not miss that many shots from that deep.
Now here's Murray. 23 points his last outing. Passes to Porter. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Murray against Curry. Back to Wiggins.
Substitution
for Klay Thompson.
B.
Bol kicks to Barton. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And stolen by MP. Outside Curry. Back to MP. From downtown. And Bol pulls it down. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on beat. That is his first foul of the game. Morris is checked in for Will Barton. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Porter passes to Morris. Floats it up for Murray. And he lays it straight in.
Getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored. But it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
MP outside. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. Feeds away. And that one hits back iron. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around a pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs. That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Green comes in for Bol. Then for the Warriors, Wiseman's checked in for Bjelica. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Draymond Green.
What am I doing?
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
and making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Murray.
That's about all the defense can do. Murray has the ability still to hit tough shots.
Bro, how are we leaving?
On the wing, MP. Looking to end the run. Another miss by MP.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Porter looking it over. The three. Warriors with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
That one drops for him.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Deep two from Murray. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Count it. B's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now, here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Get that out of here.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. A different look for Denver.
He's going to pull me out as soon as I get a block. Come on now.
Substitution on the court.
Morris right side. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. And it's Murray with the jam.
And a statement from Jamal. When he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Jokic is out there at goal. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jamal. And it's Morris in at the two. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the inside, Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively.
There we go.
For sure.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from B. Nuggets have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
That shit clamps.
Murray with it. Now Green defending. And good that time. Bull has got 4 points in the quarter.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Green dishes to MP. For the three. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And the
stop fouling, bro.
And that'll be his third foul so far. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Murray. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
MP finds Bielitsa. The three from MP. Another miss by MP.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but trust him enough to keep going to him. See if he can find him.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now, here is Morris. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP outside. And another three for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
The pass to B. Lets the three fly. Unable to get that one. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He notched 8.
I'm about to turn up.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things...
I'm about to turn up. We about to win this game.
Line up here for the Nuggets. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Be out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's Porter. And it's Lee in at the small forward position. The three from MP. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Green finds Green. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Back to Rivers. Pass to Campazzo. No good on the three.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
And that one drops.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Wiseman kicks to MP. From deep, traps in the tray. B's got 19 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Passes it to Campazzo. Now Green. Porter pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the shot goes in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And so it's Denver holding a big 18-point. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Good shot, it's a good shot if you're...
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Denver. Backcourt pair for them, it's Morris and Murray. Will Barton is out there with Jermichael Green. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Murray the pass to Morris. Now the dish to Green. He feeds it to Barton. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors trail by 18. Here's B. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
And they haven't been pushed around the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Bol, he's checked in for Green, and it's Michael Porter in for Monte Morris. Murray with it, picked up by Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play.
Substitution for the Warriors.
.137 left in the game. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season. And for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Denver.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jamal Murray.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And the whistle blows. He's going to be on beat. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Poked loose and stolen by MP. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Baer.
It's a new vibe, a new wave. I can ball it real.
Ready for more VC? How about this one? We're talking pick and rolls this week. So, in the NBA last season, which team utilized the pick and roll more than any other team in the league? Was it the Miami Heat, the New Orleans Pelicans, the New York Knicks, or the Utah Jazz?
I think it was the Knicks.
Breathtaking view of skis before we get going.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Nemanja Bjelica is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, here we are, January 1st. Brad, do players who are struggling ever feel like the new year symbolizes a fresh start?
No. The new year is definitely an exciting time to celebrate, as we all do. But I think that doesn't come around until maybe the All-Star break, which is a little bit past the halfway point. And really, at that point, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Thompson outside. It doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They swept the season series. which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great, one of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Ingles. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Bogdanovich. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates, but Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Conley. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
The line for two.
First one falls for him. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021.
All right, bro.
Look for Utah. Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy.
All right, this game, I'm going crazy. How many points Curry got?
Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. And Clarkson subbed in for Ingles.
We losing? All right, say less.
And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound, Utah. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think there was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
From deep, MP. And again, no good by Golden State.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
He drops it from range.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Conley against MP. Whiteside, the pass to Conley.
Where you going, Conley? Where you going, Conley?
Oh, great D that time from MP. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Porter. And the shot's good.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Ooh.
MP against Conley. Pass to Gay. Drives to the hoop. Great D that time from Porter.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
Let's go.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Mitchell. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
There's the 3. The shot by B, no good. Clarkson Thompson against Wiggins. Pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. It's good.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
And so it's Mike Conley making things happen. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State. He says it's been a great...
That's not team love to teach.
Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Royce O'Neal is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, we talk about it every day. And Stephen Curry said, quote, it's on all of us to hold each other accountable, being in the right position.
Yep, and that's why he is who he is. Good stuff, Allie. Gobert's checked in for Utah. Ingles comes in for Clarkson. Bielitsa has checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Porter Jr. Here's Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Tries to break his ice. And the basket by B. MP's got 8 points.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
No good from the wing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA games?
Well, B.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Here's B. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Back to Mitchell.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They're playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very useful.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Paschall. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point...
Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's. He's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Conley. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And so in the game for the Warriors, they've got Draymond Green. MP is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Juan Toscano-Anderson. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5. Outside Pascal. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Clarkson finds Mitchell. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. The Warriors go the other way with it.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. Clarkson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz again can't hit. The Warriors have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And the basket by B. MP's got 12 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To end the run. Green with the defensive effort.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, the playmaking of Draymond Green is something you always love. This guy sees absolutely everything on the floor. Great setup man in the post. He plays with the vision of a point guard.
A different look for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Pascal. And it's O'Neal in for Ingles. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Porter Jr. comes in for Thompson. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Wiseman. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
That's tipped. Here's Wiseman. The rebound by Whiteside. And so often this team has Draymond bring the ball up and initiate the offense.
Well, that is because Draymond has the instincts and vision of a point guard. He knows where and when to set up his shooters. How about a guy who can change the game without taking shots? Incredible stuff from Dre.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Gay. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
MP, the pass to Porter. Back to MP. It's Poole on the wing. MP outside. Three-pointer. On target from range. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
MP against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal for 3. Warriors with the rebound. On the wing, MP. Here's Toscano. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnover.
Substitution for
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Gay, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for O'Neal. Mitchell against Thompson. They get it again. Gobert with the bucket.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They're up by 1. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game was about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. MP, the pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to MP. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. So Utah will take it the other way. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. Bielitsa, that's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. All sorts of time. Bullseye! Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
From deep, MP. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Utah calls time here. They're losing by 4. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The loudest and craziest fans in a free t-shirt. Let's see it.
Curry. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.
Let's go! Make some noise for your New Orleans Pelicans! What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Wild Wayne, the PA announcer for the New Orleans Pelicans, and you'll hear me calling the Pelican games on NBA 2K22. At forward, 6'7", number 1, Zion Williamson! I'm born and raised in New Orleans.
For the land of the...
It's that time of the year. What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated, and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Push up on them. Push
That's
up
the
on
hero.
them.
Jams it straight down.
Tyler Hero hammering it down. Playing with a lot of confidence.
Curry, I see you.
B, the pass to Bielitsa. Curry on the wing. Latrey. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Not doing nothing.
There's Hero with a three. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Get off me, Hero.
A goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Miami trailing.
Andrew Wiggins solid when he goes at the rim. Can slice through a defense, adjust to get that shot off from any angle.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero.
They ain't getting shit.
5 on the clock.
Big up on that.
Pass to Adebayo.
Nope.
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
And for Wiggins, you want him to attack more often.
Greg, when Andrew Wiggins is settling, the defense is winning. He knows how to draw fouls, and when you have an aggressive Andrew Wiggins, it's a good one.
Curry against Oladipo. Floats it up for Butler. And the jam by Butler.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Robinson passes to Butler.
Come on. Chop that up. Get that.
Here's Adebayo.
Get that.
Wiggins with the block.
Get that.
His length gives Wiggins an
What
advantage
y'all doing?
on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Heat lead by 2. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And selected 13.
Had a great opportunity from Rip.
He's right. Still just getting started, but many feel his upside is special.
Well, I mean, he's never been intimidated by this level. Tremendous confidence in his abilities, and that's a great foundation.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Porter. Jordan Poole is out there with B. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Toscano in at the 3, the small forward.
Come on, bro.
The Heat with the lead. Passes it to Hero. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? MP outside. Another miss by MP.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Now, Hero. He's covered closely. There's the pass to Strus. Tucker with the ball. Robinson for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Poole finds MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Heat leading by 7. Hero on the wing. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The 3 from MP. And the Warriors miss again.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Tucker. In the corner, it's Robinson. Misses the 3.
Warriors trail by 10. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from three. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a weak Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lowry against MP. On the wing, MP. To end the cold streak, Robinson pulls it in.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. Dominating first half of basketball.
What you got, man?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different. Goal. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.